Hey guys, ADHD here. In today's video, we're just going to build the awesome cat survival house I showed you guys last week. We're really excited to show you guys this house because it's actually super easy to make. So we're going to go ahead and get started on this right now. As always, guys, if you actually build it, feel free to send me a picture of it on Twitter or Instagram. I'd love to check it out. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so for this build, you're going to need black wool, white wool, light gray wool, pink wool, and we're also going to need some lime stained glass, and we're also going to need some other stuff in the inside, but we'll get to that when we get to it. So for right now, you just need this stuff. Okay, so let's get started. Alright, we're going to start this build off with a row of 12 light gray wool. Before we get started, I want to let you guys know the drill. You can always pause it or rewind at any point in the video if you feel like you need to. If I'm going too fast, you can always do that. Alright, so let's get started. So, again, a row of 12 light gray right at the beginning. This is going to be the center of our house pretty much. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so with that row of 12, that's what we're going to be starting on. So make sure you have that row of 12 light gray wool. Then you're going to do that exact same thing 3 more times. So just on top of that, really simple. And then that's 2, and then 3 for a total of 4. Okay, just like this. Okay, then we're gonna come back over to the left side, and we're gonna be working to the right. You're gonna do 4 gray wool, just regular gray. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're gonna do 4 pink wool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 4 gray wool. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then repeat that pattern for 3 more times. So just do the exact same thing 3 more times. And I'm sure you guys know this is the the cat's like nose area, or like, I don't know, his jaw, I guess. Whatever you want to call it. And come back over here, and then right here, and boom. So that's the first part. Now we're gonna come over to the left side real quick over here where we have this emptiness. And what you're gonna do is get your light gray wool, and we're gonna extend this back a total of 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. So it should look like this for a total of 4. Okay. And then do that exact same thing. Just match up with what you have right here on the side. So just get the light gray and bring it up to the same height as what we have right here. Okay. And then do the same thing with the gray wool right here. Just match it up to the same exact height. Then repeat that process over here on the right side. Okay. So just get your light gray wool out again. The exact same process. Bring it out by 3. And then get to the equal height with the gray. Okay. Now once you've done this, what you should have is basically you're going to just copy what we already have right here with the nose and the this like pink wool right here. So you're just going to get the gray wool and bring it all the way to get to the same area where the gray wool ends. Then you're going to change to the pink wool and do the same thing. Just like this. Okay, then the gray wool. And boom. And now once you've done that, go ahead and find the center 2 blocks of the nose, come all the way down to the floor and remove these 4 blocks in order to make a door arc. Just like that. Alright, that is it for the nose. Let's get started on the actual head now. Okay, so now you're going to get your black wool out, and we're going to come to the right side over here, or the left side. It won't really make a difference. And you're going to come back here to this little spot, and we're going to go ahead and take this all the way out a total of 5 blocks from right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if you're looking at it from over here, it'll only show 4 blocks, but it's a total of 5 because there's 1 behind this. Okay, and then you're going to do that black wool all the way up to get to the same exact height as the little snout area where you have right here. Okay. So no need to really count it, you're just going to go ahead and do it all the way up to that exact same height. Okay, and then do the exact same thing over here on the right side. So again, come over here to this little piece right here and do a total of 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then do the exact same thing all the way up till we get to the top. Ignore that for now, I'll go back and get that missing one. Alright, and boop. Alright, so now that we've done that, what we're going to do is work from the left side all the way to the right side. This is where we're actually going to need to get our lime green wool out if you want to use that. So let me get that out real quick. I'm going to use the panes actually. Or actually, I'm going to use the blocks. The blocks I think look better. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of the pink wool because we don't need the pink wool again. Okay, so what you're going to do right here is you're going to do 4 rows of white wool, or actually just to make the glass a little bit easier, what we're going to do is right here in this little area that's not, covered, go ahead and get some black wool and go ahead and put this across. You don't have to do this, it'll just make things a little easier though. Okay, so once you've done that, we're going to be working from the left side to the right side. You're going to start with 4 white wool, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to do a 4 glass stained glass, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to do 4 black wool, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to do 4 stained glass, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then finish it up with 4 white wool, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And then repeat that exact same step, those exact same steps 3 more times. So just go ahead and copy that exact same pattern 3 times for a total of 4. Okay, like I was saying, guys, this house is super easy because it's just, you know, it's pretty much just a square, so it's not really that much, you know, to it really. And then we got to do it 2 more times. Okay, and you could do the glass panes for the what's called the windows for the eyes. I just think the green makes it look a little darker, so like, you know, because it's 2 layers to it, kind of. I don't know, I just kind of like that. And kind of because the eyes are not really indented in your head, they're kind of, you know, surfaced. So it kind of looks weird if you use panes, I mean. Alright. And sorry for the lack of vocals, guys. I'm just trying to focus too. Alright, so there you go. So now you gotta see we have a cat going on here. And what we're gonna do now is do 4 rows of black wool on top of what we just did. So just go across this whole thing and do 4 rows of the black wool. Just like this. It's 2 almost. Then a 3, and then a 4. Okay, so now you can kind of see the cat we have going on here. Let's get started on these sides now. Okay, so here on the sides, we're gonna get the black wool back out again, and from this area right here, the side, either side, we're gonna take this all the way back, a total of 15 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, now once you've done that, we're gonna do the exact same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and then once you've done that, what you're gonna do is you're going to take this black wool all the way up until we get to right here where the eyes, the white for the eyes comes, and it's also leveled with right here. So you're just gonna take the black wool until you get to right here. So you can get black wool and go all the way up on both sides. This side and this side right here, and we're gonna go all the way up till we get to right here. So it's right where the eyes, you know, start. That's where you're gonna stop. Okay, so I'm just gonna head for that because that's gonna take a little bit of time. So just go ahead and do that again. Just go all the way up with the black wool only until you get to right here. All right, let's get started on that. Okay, so hopefully you paused it. Like I said, you should have this done right here. So again, as we just do the black wool all the way up till we got to the eye level. And now we're gonna start on the next piece, which is basically getting the eyes and just, you know, doing the sides of them. So right where the white wool is, we're gonna take all these white wool and bring them back by 3. So 1, 2, 3, just like this. Then right here, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you guys see it's kind of just giving the dimensions to the eyes. And then do the same thing over here. Again, just use 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, just like this. So now what we're gonna do is get the black wool back out again, and we are gonna go all the way up to the top now, guys. So we're just gonna take the black wool all the way up through here, you know, to the sides, go all the way up, and the only thing you're gonna leave alone, obviously, is the white wool until you get to up here. So you're just gonna take the black wool all the way up until we get this high, guys. I'm gonna make a marker to see this and see what I'm talking about exactly to be 100% sure. So basically all this, so just all this is gonna be black wool. Alright guys, so go ahead and do that on both sides. I'm going to skip ahead once again, just because it's a lot of filling in to do, but go ahead and pause it and do that real quick. Okay, once you've done that, it should look just like this. And now what you want to do is just go ahead and connect this top corner of both sides, just like this. Just bring it all the way back to the other side of this one. And then again, we're going to have some more filling in to do, guys. Again, it's just a big square, so it's pretty easy. So now all you have to do is just fill in the top. So just take your black wool and just fill everything in from this whole, you know, back area all the way to the front. Just get the black wool and do that real quick. I also recommend swiftness, guys, if you aren't drinking it, just because it makes it a little bit quicker. Alright, so go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead, but feel free to pause it and do this right now. Okay, so now what we're going to do is add the ears. You guys should have this filled in right now, so it should just look like a big bald cat without ears. Looks kind of weird, but let's add the ears now. Okay, so what you're going to do is come to the back right here, and we're going to bring from the back to the front a total of 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then come over here to the front of that, and bring to the left a total of 3. 1, 2, 3. Then bring that all the way back to the back. All the way just like this. Don't need to count it, just see it like that. And then connect those. And then go ahead and go around this whole thing a total of 3 more times, make it 4 high. Okay, so that's 1 right here almost. Okay. I'm not going to skip this part, it doesn't take that long. There's a lot of skipping in this video, more than normal actually, just because it's so much of the same thing really. Okay, so that's 3, and then 1 more just like this to make it 4. Okay. And I assume you guys know what to do next, just go ahead and fill in the top. And then come over here to the other side and do the exact same thing. Come to this corner and bring it to the right, total of 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it to that side, total of 3. 1, 2, 3. Bring it to the back, just like this. Then connect those, and then go again 3 more times for a total of 4. Okay, here's 2. And here's 3. And you could maybe make like a room in here. I didn't do it in my video, but you could like make something out of this, I guess. And then, are we high enough? Yeah, we are, okay. And then go ahead and fill in the top. And there you go. So let's get started on the back now. But as you guys can see, we kind of have the cat's head going here. As you can see, it's pretty much summed up now, actually. But we still have to do the back, so let's get started on that. Okay, guys. So for this next part of the back, this really depends on you. So if you wanted to make windows, like if you want to make this a house, you're gonna want to put the windows like that one has. As you can see, you're gonna want to go around. I'll show you guys how to do that. No. Alright guys, so for the back, it's a little bit, depends on your preference actually. So right here, as you can see on this one, it has windows in the back. So if you want to do windows, it's going to be different. If you want to just make the head, then all you're going to do is just fill it in with the black wool. That's all you have to do really. If you want to do the windows, what you're going to do is you're going to go around what we already have here one more time with the black wool. So just go around the entire thing. So I'm going to do, show you guys how to do this part. But if you want to do just, the head, then just do black wool back here. That's all you have to do. Okay, so you're going to go around the whole thing once if you're going to do the windows, just like this. Okay, so it should be 2 thick on all the sides, or except for the bottom, it should be 1. But everywhere else should be 2 thick, and then the bottom 1. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go from this little bottom row we have right here and go up a total of 5 blocks spacing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the 6th block, go ahead and bring that one all the way across. So make sure it's 5. I think I may have messed up. Yep, right here, 5. So make sure it's 5 high spacing. Bring this all the way across to the other side. And there's windows on the sides too, but those ones are a little bit easier, so I'll show you guys how to do those as well. And then on top of this, do 2 more rows of the black wool, just like this. Okay, so for a total of 3. And then above you should be a spacing of 5 again. Yep, perfect. All right, so this is what you should have, just like this. And what you're gonna do now is you're gonna get your white stained glass out real quick, or you can use black stained glass, whatever kind of stained glass you want, really. And what you're gonna do is just cover up this hole right here, both these holes with the white stained glass, whatever stained glass you're going to use. All right, so I'm gonna skip ahead for that, but go ahead and fill in both these little spots. All right. Okay, so it should look like this. It should look really nice. Now everything's actually almost done. We just have to start doing the interior, and we have to do a little bit left on the exterior. We're gonna go ahead and add the windows real quick, and then we'll do like the little, shrubbery. You guys can see this one, for example. Like the hedge and stuff will last at the end of the build. But we're gonna do the windows real quick now. So what you're gonna do is on the sides of the cat's head, if you want windows, you're gonna go up a total of 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. And it's going to be 2 blocks from the end. So it's kind of hard to explain, but that's kind of where you're going to be. It's going to be 2 blocks from the front and 3 blocks from the bottom. And then do the same thing on this side, 2 blocks from the back, but 3 blocks from the floor. And then just go ahead and connect both those blocks with each other. And again, it's hard to explain, but you guys saw what I did there. 2 blocks from the side, 3 from the bottom. And then make sure the windows are 3 high. So you're just going to go 3 high from where you started. Okay? And then remove those just like this. And then you can measure them the same way on the other side if you want to, or you can just kind of, guide across if you want to. I do that sometimes, but I'm going to go ahead and make sure we have it perfect over here. So again, it's 2 from the sides, 1, 2, and 3 from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, just like this. Same thing on this side, 1, 2, and then 3 from the bottom, just right here. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then go ahead and connect these to each other, just like this, and then take it up 2 more rows, just like that. And then from right here, this side I actually do recommend you don't use white stained glass, just because it's really, it stands out a lot. Whereas, on the back it doesn't really matter as much. This one I recommend using the black stained glass, because it still lets some light in, but it blends in really well with the cat's head, so it doesn't really look too obvious that there's a window here. Because you want to, you still want it to look like a cat head, so you don't want to make it look too much like a house. You want to kind of look like a little bit of both, a little bit of a house, a little bit of a cat head. So that's kind of how you want to work it. So I recommend using the black stained glass, but you can use whatever you want. If you don't want to, you don't have to. You can do whatever you want, guys. That's always the rule of my videos. If you want to make the cat pink, you can do that. You can do whatever you want. All right. So let's fill in the sides, and we are done. Okay, so now we are done with the actual cat head, the structure of the cat. So now we are going to get started on the interior. If you guys were only interested in the head itself, thank you guys so much for watching. If you could hit like before you go, that'd be awesome. But if you guys want to turn into a house in the interior, let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so for the interior, I'm going to be drinking my night vision potion real quick to go ahead and, light this place up a bit. So what you're going to need for the interior, guys, you're going to need some oak planks, spruce planks, bookshelves, wooden trapdoors. You're going to need stone slabs. You're also going to need oak stairs. And we're going to need some other small minor things, but we'll get to those when we need it. I don't really have any other room in this little hotkey down here. So for right now, well, that's all you need. So what we're going to do first is we're just going to go ahead and go down from the door level and clear out an entire layer. So it's an entire layer of the floor, which is the grass for me, but whatever you have below your house, just go ahead and make sure one layer below the house so we add the flooring. So go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead, but go ahead and pause it and remove all the flooring that's currently there. Okay, once you filled all that in, it should be, just a level lower. You might have little spots like I do where I messed up. What you're going to do is go around the entire perimeter of it using the spruce wood. So just make a whole layer around the perimeter using the spruce wood. Don't fill in the inside, just the outside. So this is just to make the floor have a little bit of a contrast to it, and it just looks a little nice like this rather than having our floor just one even color. I often do this just because, like I said, it makes it just look nicer. Okay, and then end it over here, just like this. And then this whole center area, you're going to fill this in with the oak planks. So I'm going to skip ahead for that, but go ahead and fill in this whole center area right here with the oak planks. All right, so this is the bottom floor. We're going to start on the second floor now, just to get that out the way, and then we'll start, adding the furniture next, okay? So what you want to do is go one block above the bottom windows, the bottom floor windows. So you can see both the windows on the sides and the back are actually even. So just go one block above them and get your spruce wood and go around the entire perimeter of this top area. Same way we did the downstairs. And again, just to, so it fits the theme of the house now. Okay, so just go around, and it should be perfectly leveled with the windows and everything, just like that, and then one above the windows below. Okay, so once you've taken it all the way this way, and connect it, and I'm sure you guys know what to do next. We're going to get the oak plank and just fill in this whole center area right here with the oak planks. So go ahead and pause it and do that. Okay guys, so once you've added the roof and the floor, it should look just like this. Okay, so we're going to start on the interior now. So right over here on the left side, you want to make sure you add a staircase or like a ladder that goes up here right here. I use ladders because they take up a lot less room, but you could build a staircase going down, but you have to adjust the interior. Okay, so we're going to start on this, guys. We do need quite a few items, we can't even put them all in the hotbar. So we're going to have to use quite a few, so we'll use them as we need them. But for right now, you want to get bookshelves out, you want to get oak stairs, oak slabs, I guess more bookshelves. Didn't really need both bookshelves. And then you want to get oak planks, and you want to get trap doors. Okay, so let's start right here in the entrance. So on the entrance, what you want to do is one block away from the door, you want to add a row of three bookshelves. So 1, 2, 3 should end in the corner. Do the same thing on the left side, 1, 2, 3, and then you want to get your trap door and just go ahead and add those in the front like this. And on the side if you can, just because this kind of makes it look kind of like a DVD case, because we're going to be adding a TV above us right now. And then we're going to get some black wool out, so get the black wool out. Where's the black wool? Here it is. And then go ahead and get out a note block or a, the other one, the record player. What is it called? I think it's called the, jukebox. There you go. Either one. And what you're going to do is one block above the entrance we have right here, you're going to go ahead and do a row of 4 black wool that's centered with the door. Then on top of that, do the exact same thing. And that's what size my TV is going to be, but you can build your TV as big as you want. If you can make TV, even bigger if you want. And just go ahead and add a note block to both sides. Okay? And you don't have to put a TV there either, because, it's just kind of random, but I just thought I needed something there because it was just kind of an open area. I felt like something had to go there, so that's what I just had to go with. Okay, so now what we're going to do is work on the sides real quick. So on both sides, we're going to go and do this. One block away from the wall, you're going to go ahead, just go ahead and line up the windows, the easier way to do it. So line up the windows just like this. Do a single bookshelf. Then you're going to do 3 wooden stairs, 1, 2, 3. Then 4 bookshelves, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 3 wooden stairs, 1, 2, 3. Then 1 one shelf. Okay, do the same thing on this side. Again, lining it up with the windows pretty much. Just go ahead and do 1 bookshelf. Then 3 wooden stairs, 1, 2, 3. 4 bookshelves, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 3 stairs, 1, 2, 3. Then 1 bookshelf, just like this. Okay, so that's our little area over here. Now we're going to go ahead and add the little back area right here. What you want to do is get your oak planks out, and on the 3rd window from the left, we're going to do 1, 2, 3. On this window, go down at a row of 4 wooden planks going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do a spacing of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do another 4 wooden blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then go ahead and go around all of these and add a, this trap door. This just makes it look a little bit nicer, not like you just have a, row of wood sitting on your floor. It just makes it kind of look like a shelf, actually. Okay, so go ahead and do that real quick. And then we're going to have to get some flower pots out and a flower of your choice real quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove some of this stuff. So go ahead and get a flower pot out, and I'm gonna go with this daisy, but you can do all different flowers if you want to, or the same flower. Just go on top of these and add the bookshelves, or the bookshelves, the flower pots, and then add your flowers just like this. Okay. Okay, and then what you want to do is from the third, if you're on the left side to the third little row right here on the this little shelf we have, you're gonna come out a total of 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. On the 4th block, place a block, and do the same thing on this side, right here on the 3rd one. So it would be, from the right this time. You're gonna go do 1, 2, 3, then 4, just like this. So again, to show you guys where it is, it's on the 3rd one on this side, and on the 3rd one on this side, if you were to be counting from the opposite ends. Okay. And then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and just add a row of 5 from where we just put those blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is where our couches are going to be. So now on these 2 beams we have, go ahead and add a block to both sides. Kind of hard to explain, but you guys can see what I'm doing here. Just go ahead and add a block going forward like this. And to show you guys where it is again, it's basically on the first block where the stairs are on both sides. So go ahead and measure it up a little bit easier. Okay. Then on the inside blocks, go ahead and add the slabs, these stone slabs. Okay. Then what you're going to do is get some buttons out real quick and just put these right here on the front of that wood we put in the front. Just like that to make it look more couch-like. And then if you guys can probably guess, you're going to put these stone slabs right here in the center to make a little bit of a coffee table. And it's basically 2 rows of 4 slabs, just like this. Okay. Perfect. That's our little coffee table area. This is actually our downstairs. So now we're going to go upstairs and get started on that. Okay, so for the upstairs, what we're going to do is come over to the right corner right here if you were to go up the ladder from where I made mine, or you can go to the eyes and just look, forward. It's the right side over here. So then what you're going to do is go and get the bookshelves, and in this corner, go ahead and do a row of 3 bookshelves in this corner. So it's going to be 1 right here and then 1 on both sides, just like that. Okay, on the left side, go ahead and add a total of 4 stairs, these stone brick stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to do 1 bookshelf. Right side, do the same thing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1 bookshelf. And then in this little inner area, just go ahead and add a little coffee table. It doesn't really matter the size. I'm going to do mine 3 by 3. Let's go 3 by 3. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, so that's our little coffee table. Now we're going to add a little seating right here by the windows. So the same width as the eyes, we're going to add a little chair 1 block away. Go ahead and add your slab just like this. 1 block away, the same length as the windows though. And then go ahead and get your trap doors and add these to the sides in order to make it look more like a chair. So go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, and you can also use signs. You guys know all the tricks probably. Okay, so you can do that. What else can you use? You can use item frames. I've seen a lot of people use different things. I like the trapdoors the most. Okay, so once you have that, we're gonna have to do kind of like a little bit of an inventory, recap or removal, because we have to cut a few different random things out actually. Okay, so what you're gonna need is let me get everything out here. All right, so what you're gonna need is, let's see, you're gonna need stone brick. You're going to need stone slabs. You are going to need chest. You're going to need a crafting table, a furnace. You're going to need beds. And then we're going to need some other stuff later, but we'll get that stuff later. Okay, so come over here to this back wall right here, which would be the left side wall of the, if you're looking from the cat's eyes. Okay, so right here. And you're going to go 2 blocks from the left and this way, so 1, 2. Then you're going to do a crafting table. Then you're going to do 2 chests, 1, 2. Then you're going to do 4 stone brick stairs, 1, 2, or stone bricks, 4, just like that. Then you're going to do 2 chests, 1, 2, then 1 furnace, okay? And then what you're going to do is in these 2 middle stone bricks, go ahead and add a slab. And then on the right and left side, add a stone slab like this. And then on both sides, add a slab just like this. And then go ahead and add your beds in the center. It's kind of hard to explain, but you guys saw what I did there, okay? And that's what you have right there. And then right here, we're going to go and do another little bit of inventory clear out because I have to get quite a few other things out. I'm going to get my essentials real quick that I always have. And then over here, we're going to need to get out a crafting table, a furnace, a brewing stand, a jukebox, a anvil, and we're also going to need a cauldron. Oops, not that. We're going to need a cauldron and some water, okay? So what you're going to do is 2 blocks away from this wall now, you want to go ahead and do a crafting table, a furnace. On top of that furnace, do a brewing stand. We're gonna need an ender chest too, guys. Sorry about that. An ender chest as well. Okay, so where's that at? Here it is. Okay, we can get rid of the furnace now. Or no, I didn't. Oh, of course, the one thing I accidentally messed up on, we needed back again. So we're gonna need to do the furnace actually. Okay, so furnace right here, and then a brewing stand on top of that. Then a ender chest, just like this. Then a jukebox. Then a anvil. then a cauldron, and put some water in it. There you go. Okay. And then in mine, I actually also put a carpet on the floor right here if you guys wanted to go ahead and do that. Let me get the carpet out real quick. What page is it on? I think it's right here. Okay, perfect. I went with a black and white carpet kind of like this. I just kind of, you know, did like, what did I do? I think it was like this. I'm trying to remember. I'm doing it by memory. I think it was 2 green, then it was 2 white, then 2 green, then it was all black for 2 rows, just like this. And this just kind of, you know, mimics what we're inside of, you know, the cat's coloring. And then do the same thing on this side. And that was actually the carpet. But you don't have to do the carpet if you don't want to. I just think it kind of adds to the room a little bit. Okay, so that's how I did my carpet. No real, you know, exact positioning. I think it's like 3 blocks away from the bed. Nothing too crazy. Alright, so let's go outside real quick and let's finish this house up, guys. This looks great, I think. I like it a lot. Okay, and obviously if you haven't done it already, you're going to go ahead and add your door too. I'm going to go ahead and use the iron door because I think it fits the best for this area. Okay, so let's get the iron door out real quick. And I'm going to do mine on the inside. And then go ahead and put our pressure, well, those aren't pressure plates, our pressure plates right here. And then put them on the outside right now for now. We're going to remove those later because we have to add the walkway. But for right now, just do that. Okay, so let's get started on the exterior. A little, you know, I don't know what I'm saying. What is it called? Like, I don't know. Yard work, I guess. Let's get started on that. Okay guys, and for the yard work, it's actually extremely simple. So what we're going to need is we're going to need some oak leaves, you're going to need stone, or cobblestone, stone, gravel, grass blocks. We're also going to need some bone meal. So what you want to do real quick is go ahead and go to the front and make a row. Just go ahead and clear out a row of 4 that's centered with the door. And do 7 rows just like that. So that's 1 already. It doesn't have to be exactly 7. Just kind of, this really depends on your preference. I'm not even really counting, to be honest. It's just kind of wherever you think. There you go. So that's 7 right there. And then what you want to do is do a mixture of gravel, stone, and cobblestone in this little area right here that just kind of makes it look a little bit more, you know, rugged and natural kind of. So I'm just kind of add some random stones like this and stock cobblestone like this. Okay. And then just go ahead and do your gravel. It doesn't really matter exactly the pattern. You just kind of want to just do it. Okay. And then once you get to right here, you want to start adding some, you know, making a little bit of a pattern, like not pattern, but just kind of making it look natural. You just kind of want to work with it. There's no real design. That's why I'm not saying like, you know, do it exactly like this, because it's just, you just kind of do it. So then like this, and then we'll add one right here like that, and that kind of makes it look a little bit more natural, I think. Okay, or you just want, like I said, you just want to work with it. I think that's good for now for the sake of the video. But you want to work with it, and make it just look natural. That looks good to me, right there. Okay, so now what you want to do is go to these sides real quick. And we're going to add some hedges, just kind of make it look a little bit more blended with the ground. And lining it up perfectly with the window, you want to make sure it's a 1 off of the window, actually. Sorry, 1 off of the window on both sides. And you're going to basically do a 2 high hedge on both sides. And it's going to be 2 thick as well. So that's 1 right there. And then do the exact same thing on both sides. Okay, or on the other side, or in front of it, just like this. Okay, so it's just kind of like a 2x2, you know, cylinder that's in front of it. Okay, and then do the exact same thing over here on the other side. Again, a 1 off the windows, just like this. Or 1 off the end, it really doesn't matter however you want to count it, just like that. And then do this part too. And then on top. Okay. And then once you've done this, what you want to do is you want to get the bone meal out, and you want to go as close to the perimeter of the house as you can and add bone meal, kind of like this. You don't want to double it up like that though. You just want to add bone meal just like this. Kind of roughly as close as you can get to the perimeter, and just add your bone meal just like this. Okay, and this just kind of makes it look a little bit, you know, like it's blending in with the, you know, the area we're in, and it just kind of looks nicer like this. Looks more natural. Okay, I'm trying to avoid those 2 blocks, those 2 high ones like that. Okay, and this is another thing you're gonna have to kind of work with to make it look, you know, how you'd like, what your opinion of natural is. You know what I mean? So for me, I think that looks good. And I'm gonna kind of clear some of this up a little bit, just like this. You know, some of the, like, these random ones that come out like all the way over here, they just look a little bit weird. Okay, and then over here I'll go ahead and do the same thing, just kind of mess with it a little bit. Then you can add some too if you think you need to. Alright, and then over here, this is a little bit too far out for me, I think. Okay, like I said, this is just kind of have to work with it and whatever, you know, you think looks best. Okay, and that's it, guys. That is our cat survival house. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys do me a huge favor, hit this video with a like. I would greatly appreciate it. If you're new here, please subscribe. I built loads of crazy Minecraft survival houses. In a couple days here, I'll be showing you guys how to build this cake house, which looks pretty awesome, actually. Come inside here, you can see a little bit of it. I'm just going to drink a night vision potion. But that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, if you can subscribe, that'd be awesome. Hit this with a like, that'd be sweet too. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Adios. Hey guys, welcome to the outro. Thank you so much for making here on the right side of our screen versus recommended video. You can go ahead and click on that and now take the last video on my other channel where I show you guys the real life version of the mystery box. It's pretty awesome and I definitely recommend check that out. And on the left side of your screen versus previous video, you can go ahead and click on that and now take the last video on this channel where I show you guys how to make the house from the amazing world of Gumball. Both those videos are pretty awesome. I definitely recommend them both. If you're on the mobile app, you can get to both those videos by clicking the card button on the top right side of your screen. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video and as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.